welcome back to my channel. My name is Nurse O, and in this video today I will be discussing about the new registration application for internationally educated nurses. As we all know before that, the only available evaluation body we have before is NNAS, the National Nursing Assessment Service, but now there is an alternative to NNAS, which makes the application process to be a little bit more shorter than before. So if there is any internationally educated nurse considering to relocate to British Columbia in Canada, then this video is actually meant for you. So basically the process is just in 3 phases, which I will try as much as possible to simplify so that we can all benefit and get the useful information that I'm going to be sending out. But before I begin, if there's anybody who has done any credential evaluation with any of the education credential assessments in Canada, such as waivers, ICAS, CES, ICES, and you already had your report for the purposes of immigration, you can as well use this report. All you just need to do is, by the time you apply to the NCAS body, you just need to upgrade your report, which means if you have had your report and it's still within the validity period of 5 years, remember that report is only meant initially for the purposes of immigration, which is a little bit different from the academic aspect of it. So you only need to pay for little difference so that they will need to use the same credentials you've submitted to them initially to make another report, and that one will not be evaluated based on cost to cost report. Then you can still make use of that one. You don't have to make another payment for another credential evaluation. For the process of the application, there are 3 basic steps that you need to follow, but I would advise that before you begin this application, you can visit British Columbia College of Nurses and Midwife.job.com. I'm going to drop the link below in the comment section. So if you visit this website, you can always see if you're eligible to apply for some government funding, because government of British Columbia has made provision for some fundings. All you just need to do is to click on the link, go to under the internationally educated nurse, then apply for this funding. There are basically a lot of funds that are available, but remember there are some terms and conditions that you need to fulfill before you can be given this fund. Like if you are applying for your NCAS application, this is free. By the time you are doing your credentials evaluation, you are doing your English proficiency exam, all of these cost a lot of money, but you will always use your money initially, but you will get refunded for all of these things. So before you begin your application, I will advise that you visit this website and apply for this funding. So let's dive right into the process of applying for your RN registration with a body of British Columbia. So the first thing you will need to do is to create your NCAS application. You need to create your NCAS application. So I'm going to be dropping the link of each of these body under the comment section for you. So this NCAS is just a nursing community assessment service, and all you just need to do is to initiate an application with this body. You basically need 3 things for this evaluation at this stage of NCAS. The first thing is your education transcript assessment. Remember, before you begin your NCAS, you must have registered with either waivers or CES or ICES or ICAS, depending on any evaluation body you intend to use. So by the time they are done with their evaluation, they will have to send the report of your transcript back to NCAS. And that is why when you are creating your NCAS, when you are creating your credential evaluation application, you need to quote your NCAS ID on your application, so that by the time your report is ready, they will forward your report from your education credential body to NCAS so that they can proceed with your application. And this is the first requirement you'll be needing for NCAS. The second thing you need is your proof of English proficiency. You can as well you can prove this one either through CELBAN or through IELTS. I will also be dropping the required score in the comment section so that you can check out what the required band you need for either CELBAN or for IELTS in the comment section as well. So this is the second requirement you'll be needing for NCAS. And the third thing is you will be needing your nursing skills and knowledge assessment through NCAS competency assessment. So basically 3 things will be submitted to NCAS for your application. First thing again is your report of your education transcripts from any of the education credential assessment body. Second thing you'll be needing is your proof of English proficiency, and the third thing you'll be needing is your nursing skill and knowledge assessment through NCAS assessment. These 3 things will be submitted. So by the time NCAS work on your profile, on your documents, they are going to be issuing you report at the end of their evaluation. So while you are creating application with NCAS, you can as well create an application with BCCNM, that is your nursing regulatory body, which is British Columbia College of Nurses and Midwives. So you can create your application at the same time while you are waiting for your NCAS report. So by the time you move to British Columbia College of Nurses and Midwife stage, what you'll be needing at this stage is basically 3 things. Number 1 thing is you need to make a resume or a CV. You need to send it to them. The second thing is you need your reference letter from your employer. If you have worked with 2 or 3 different employers, you will need to get this employer letter reference form and submit to this regulatory body, as well as your verification of your nursing license from your country. So if you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, anywhere you might have had your nursing before, you have to send your verification of license registration to British Columbia. And of course, by the time the NCAS finishes with their report, they are still going to be sending this report to this regulatory body. So by the time BCCNM receives all of these documents, then they will have to sit down and make their final decision to see if your education is comparable or not comparable. It's still basically almost like NNAS, just that it's a little bit faster in terms of the processing time. So by the time they receive all of these documents, they will have to sit down, make decision to see if you have any educational gap that you need to fulfill, either through OSCE or through a bridging program. So they will make their decision depending on your report. And sometimes you might be lucky to get eligibility to write LPN or to write a RN exam. So at this stage, if you are lucky to have comparable reports, then you have to be given ATT to proceed with your exam registration and passing of your NCLEX result. And after passing, of course, you will surely get your RN license. And this is basically all you need to know about becoming a registered nurse with British Columbia College of Nurses and Midwives. In case you have any question regarding this information I have just passed across, please feel free to drop them for me in the comment section, and I promise to get back to you as soon as possible. If this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I drop a new video. And for all my returning subscribers, I say thank you so much for coming back to my channel to watch and rewatch again. Thank you so much and remain blessed. Bye.